Hello, this is Mrs. Lustenau, and I'm here to teach you another cause of the American Revolution. Now, when we last left off, the colonists in Massachusetts were suffering under the Intolerable Acts. So it had gotten pretty bad, and representatives from all of the colonies decided to meet in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1774. And the big idea was, what should we do about this? The king isn't listening. Parliament is coming up with these crazy laws. Should we keep the peace or is it time to go to war? So, when they met in the Continental Congress in a place called Carpenter's Hall, they had some decisions to make. This is what they decided. First of all, they were going to stop trading with Great Britain. They thought maybe if we stop doing business with them, if we boycott Britain, they'll listen to us and change their mind. But we better start training militias. Militias are people that are trained to fight in battles, even though they're just regular people. They're farmers, they're candle makers, but in emergencies, they're trained to fight. And the last thing that they decided to do was meet again in 1 year to see if these efforts worked in preventing war or if they were going to have to take it a step farther. So those are the three main decisions that came out of the First Continental Congress. And just in case you're wondering why they called it the Continental Congress, they referred to America as the continent. I don't know why, that's just what they did. So they called it the Continental Congress. At that meeting were many famous people. George Washington was there, Benjamin Franklin was there, and so was this person, Patrick Henry. Patrick Henry grew up in Virginia, and he first started off as a shopkeeper, very unsuccessful. He went out of business. Then he decided to become a farmer, very unsuccessful, went out of business. Eventually, he discovered that he really had a way with words, so he became a lawyer. And he was a great lawyer. And then people said, wow, you really give great speeches. You should be a leader. And he was a great leader. He went to the First Continental Congress and he gave a famous speech. And in that speech was the famous line, I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. Now, that didn't mean he wanted to die. It meant that he was willing to risk his life for liberty, what we know as freedom. So what you're going to do is this. You're going to read the article first. It's only one side. The top part is about the First Continental Congress, and the bottom is a little bit about Patrick Henry. Then you're going to do this Google Classroom activity. It's pretty quick, but it really makes you think. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks like this. In these green boxes, you're going to type one word. You're going to type a noun, a person, a place, or a thing that goes with the First Continental Congress. In these yellow trapezoids, you're going to type either a date or a place that goes with the First Continental Congress. You can get that out of your reading. In the blue box over here, you're going to write the name of one person who was at the First Continental Congress. Again, it's in your reading. And in the orange box, this is what we're going to say for Patrick Henry. You're going to give me one character trait about Patrick Henry. You could say he's funny. Well, not really. He's not known for being funny, but that's just an example of a character trait. So I hope you have fun with this activity. When you finish it, please remember to submit it because that's how I know that you're done. Stay safe and keep learning. Bye-bye.